Welcome to Bloomington, Minnesota. Got a game here at 10 a.m. Fan versus Eastview. Getting ready to kick off here. Just a one-man show today. Please shoot me a text if the sound is not synced up with the video. Sometimes have some technical difficulties. I'll say the score as well. It will not be updated correctly until the end of the period just because I'm running that as well. Kids are very disappointed today. They're missing school. Have to play hockey. Running. All right, about to kick off here. Looks like we still don't have our jerseys. All the kids don't, but we'll figure it out. Sayers taking the face-off with Cambites and Biller. Link back at point with Rucker. Sayre takes it in. Nice pass out front. Eastview intercepts it, gets it into our zone. Ooh. Eastview loses the puck. Cambites with a nice shot. Good save, rebound. Miller gets the rebound and scores. 1-0 Saskatchewan within the first minute. A nice early lead. Now we got Jones-Johnson out there with Davey. Jones wins the face-off, gets it into Eastview's zone. Johnson with the puck in the corner. Pass out front. Eastview gets it into our zone. We got Basso in the net today. Jones with a shot. Eastview covers it. Face off down in Eastview's zone. Oh, Steven must be watching. The score is updated. Excellent, thank you. Patton at the face-off, takes the draw. Eastview wins it. Jorgensen out there with Pearson. Keeps it in the zone. Pearson gives it back to Klein at point. Klein dumps it back in. Ooh, nice one-timer. Nice save by Eastview. It's a face-off in their zone again. Lots of construction work out here. Face-off one. Shot by Klein, covered by the goalie. Saskatchewan controlling this game so far. The scoreboard does not say the shot, so I will not be able to update you on that. We got a line change. Sayers back in with Biller. And Cambits, Link and Rucker back at point. Center change, I guess. Puck behind the net. Sayre with it. Eastview gets it out of the zone. Breaking it in. Nice save by Basso. Kicks it out wide. Eastview breaks it back in. Nice check by Sayre. Eastview breaks it back in. Intercepted by Rucker. Trying to get it out of the zone. Behind the net. Out of the zone. Link breaking it out. Over to Biller. Biller breaks it in. Gets a little shot. Kicked away from the goalie. Big check by Eastview. Link with a shot. Goalie glove saves it. That'll be a face-off. 10 minutes left. 1-0 us. First period. Same line out there. We got Allen and Morella back at the point. Eastview breaks it out, 1-on-1. Backhand, Basso with a nice save. Tries to cover, gets loose. Big rebound. Allen with a big check. Puck behind the net. That's Allen. Jones gets taken down. Morella takes it in. Eastview dumps it in our zone. Basso kicks it to the side. Eastview dumps it in. Allen with the puck behind the net, breaking it out. Line change for Eastview. Klein keeps it in, dumps it in their zone. Nice play by Klein to keep it in. Patton intercepts the pass, kicks it to the side. Klein breaks it out. Jorgensen. Looks like a 3-on-2. Jorgensen with a shot, kicked wide. Wait with the puck. Shot by Eastview wide up into the netting. That'll be a face-off in our zone. 8 minutes left. 1-0 Saskatchewan. The shots are up now. We're up 6-3. Eastview wins the face-off. Nice save by Basso. Rucker shoots it up. Intercepted by Eastview. They break it in 2-on-1. Nice pass over. Rucker stopped that shot. Kicks it wide. In the corner. Cambites breaks it out to Sayre. Sayre with a shot. Upper right-hand corner over the goalie's blocker. Great shot. Scores 2-0. Saskatchewan. 7.5 minutes left. Great shot there. Line change. We got Jones, Johnson, and Davey with Link and Rucker. Shot blocked by Rucker. Jones dumps it in. Johnson with a nice check. Jones with the check, looked good. He's bigger than him. They called a penalty. Don't know if it was. That'll be a face-off in our zone, short-handed. Eastview 5-on-4, 7 minutes left. Just called it for an elbow. Patton won the face-off. We got it out of the zone. Eastview dumps it back in behind our net. Rucker shoots it up the boards out of the zone. Eastview dumps it back in our zone behind the net. Rucker loses it. Pass off front. Kick save by Basso. Very nice. Lynx getting up the ice. Big track. Eastview breaks it in, 3-on-3 in the corner. Gives it to their point. Nice play. Morella takes down the player. Nice play, no penalty. Gets it out of the zone. Luke gets the puck. Breakaway. Nice save by Eastview. We are still short-handed for 43 more seconds. Goalie covered it. Penalty in their, or face-off in their zone. Allen and Morella at the point. Sayre and Cambites at forward. Eastview wins the face-off. Oh, nice pass by Sayre to Cambite. Shot saved. Eastview gets it out of our zone. Morella with the puck. Up to Sayre. Oh, nice play by Sayre to block the dumping. Eastview dumps it in our zone, waits behind the net, hits it over to Morella. Morella clears the puck. Shot blocked by Morella, dumps it back out to Biller, out of the zone. Eastview dumps it in, but it's offsides. That'll be a whistle. Penalty's over, 5-on-5. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first period. Wait and Klein back at point. Pearson, Patton, and Jorgensen at forward. Patton wins it back to Klein. Klein with the puck, dumps it up to Pearson. Patton loses it. Eastview gets it into our zone. Dumps it in. Jorgensen with a nice check. Puck behind their net. Jones with the puck behind their net. Wraps it around. Looking for someone to pass to. Passes back to Waite. Waite dumps it into Johnson, goes around to Pearson. Odd man rush, 2-on-1. Shoots, nice pick save by Basso. Ryan clears it. It's intercepted by Eastview. They dump it down. It's like there'll be a line change. Morella tries to pass it up to Jones. Missed. That'll be icing. Face off in our zone. Shots are 9-6 us. Just about 3 minutes left in the first period. We're up 2-0. Sayers taking the face off with Cambites and Biller. Shot blocked by Cambites. Lincoln Allen back at D. Biller with the puck. Nice pass back to Cambite. Shoots it wide. Sayer behind the net. Get a little more physical here. A lot more checking. Link with the shot blocked. Biller over to Sayer. Shoots it. Goal. Sayer second. Great pass by Biller. The boys are feeling it today. We're up 3-0. 2 minutes left in the first period. Changing up the lines. We got Patton, Jorgensen, and Pearson. Allen and Morella back at D. Face off one by Patton. Jorgensen skates it in. Shot. Upper left. Goes a little wide. Eastview takes a shot. Basso kicks it wide. Pass up to Pearson. Gives it to Jorgensen. Nice hit by Allen. Gives it up to Jorgensen with the shot. Gets blocked. Pass back to Morella. Glove save by Eastview. Face off in their zone. Minute 15 left in the first period. Line change. Jones, Davey, and Johnson with Waite and Klein are out there. Eastview wins it back to the corner behind the net. Puts it up to Waite. Keeps it in the zone. Dumps it back in. Johnson behind the net. Nice check. Eastview trying to get it out. They do. Kick save by Waite. Keeps it in. Pass up to Jones. He skates it in. Nice little move. Eastview gets it out. Out of the outside. Face off. 31 seconds left in the first. We are up 3-0. Sarah wins the face-off, dumps it in. Blocked. Eastview gets it out. Biller with the puck. Killing some time. Nice move. 3-on-3. Oh, wow. Skates it up. Goes around about 3 players for the breakaway and goes around the goalie for our 4th goal. Very nice play. This line is feeling it today. That's at least 3 goals for them. 9 seconds left. First period. Offsides. Sorry, my video is a little slow, I think. I'll step it up. Face off one by Sayre. That'll be the end of the first period. The boys are looking good today. Let's go to this scoreboard. Oh, it doesn't say. All right, we'll be right back here shortly with the second period. All right, back for the start of the second period. We got Patton, Pearson, Jorgensen out there. With Carter and Link back at D. Eastview wins the draw, dumps it into our zone. We get it out. They dump it back in behind our net. Shot from point wide. Another shot, rebound. He falls to the ground to get the shot off. Upper corner over Basso's glove. Great shot. Not much you can do on those. Eastview's first goal right away in the second period. We're up 4-1 still. Line change. Now we got Sayre, Biller, Gambit's out there. Sayre wins it. Biller skates it in. Got Morella and Allen back at D. Eastview dumps it out. Back to Morella. Gets the puck over to Allen. Gets it up to Biller. Long pass failed, but they fall. Biller passes it back to Morella. Shot blocked. Kicked up into our bench. That'll be a face-off. In their zone because it was blocked by them. Line change. We got Jones taking the face-off. Wins it back to Klein with a shot. Nice save by Eastview. Covers it. Another face-off in the same location. Davey and Johnson on the wings. Another win, but Eastview gets the puck. Waite stops him. Gets it to Johnson. Jones skates up. Broken up. 2-on-2. Eastview dumps it in. Line behind our net. Pass intercepted. Eastview with a nice chance, but loses it. Puck in our corner. Nice blocker save by Basso. Up into the net. That'll be a face-off in our zone. Eastview getting a little momentum. Face-off one to Pearson. Gets it out of our zone. Oh, the ref called it off. Not offside. Puck behind our net. Linked with the puck. Gets it out of the zone. Jorgensen passed it back, but nobody there. Eastview with a nice move. Loses the puck, goes to his player, who got the rebound. All alone. Had an open shot. Went by Basso. Score is 4-2 us. That's 2 early goals for Eastview this period. 10 minutes left in the second period. Sayre taking the face off. Wins it back to Morella. Gets it up to Sayre. Gets it up. Tries to pass it over to Cambites. Cambites centers it to Biller. Biller back to Allen. Shoots it. Blocked wide. Behind the net, Sayre. With the puck. Tries to hit it back to Morella. Eastview intercepted it. Morella gets it in their zone. Cambites gets it into their zone. Looks like it was offside. Got the Jones line out there with Klein and Wade at D. Johnson after the puck. Nice hit. Gets the puck back to Jones. Over to Klein. Up to Johnson. Gets it to Wade. Wade gets tripped. No penalty. Wade with the puck. Gets it out of our zone. Skating down the ice. Passes back to Johnson. Johnson around the net to Klein at the point. Shoots it. Nice save by Eastview. A lot of traffic. Eastview shoots it up, but it is offside. We get a line change here. 8.5 minutes left in the second period. The shots are 14-10 us. Patton taking the face off, wins it. Hits it back to Rucker. Rucker over to Link, skating up the ice to Jorgensen. Oh, nice shot by Link. Gets tipped wide. Patton passes back to Rucker. Nice tip, but that also goes wide. It's like a 2-on-1 for Eastview. Shot wide. Pearson with a nice hit. Patton gets it out of our zone. We dump it in on the goalie. No icing. The goalie covers it. That'll be a face-off in their zone. 7.5 minutes left, second period. Sayers line out there with Allen and Morella back at D. The ref is talking to our coaches. I don't know what it's about. Sarah wins the face-off, but it goes by our D. Morella dumps it up, gets it out of the zone. Eastview dumps it in. They still had a guy there, so offsides again. Another face-off. I think our numbers are messed up, so they're trying to get all that information. That's what the refs were talking about. The same lines out there. Sarah wins it. Goes by Biller. Just enough for icing. Another face-off. That'll go down in our zone. Jones line out there. I can't see the D. Allen with the puck. Looks like he's going to skate it. Nice move. Gets it out. Skates it in their zone. Johnson with the puck. Behind the net. Looking for someone to pass to. Finds Pearson. Passes it back to Allen with a shot covered by Eastview. Nice play there. I said Pearson. That was Davey. Jones wins the face-off to Davey. Nice shot. Goalie kicks it wide. Eastview gets it out. Line with the puck. Tries to hit it up to Davey. Gets intercepted. Shot in front. Nice play by us to get it out. Waite skating up. Finds Johnson. Skates it in. Passes it back to Jones. Jones dumps it in. Behind the net. Loses the puck out of the zone. Still has the puck. Passes it up to Johnson. To Waite. Waite skates it up. Looking for someone to pass to. That'll be an offside. Face off, 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second period. Face off at center, get a line change. Got Carter and Link back at D. Pat and Pearson and Jorgensen out there. Link passes it up to Jorgensen. dumps it out. That'll be no icing. Rucker wins it in the corner, passes it up to Jorgensen. Pearson trying to get the puck. There goes Patton. Skates it in, shoots, kick save wide. Jorgensen hits it back to Rucker with a shot. Stick save wide. Puck slips by Rucker out of our zone. Nice hit by Link. Puck behind our net. Rucker fires it out. Icing called off. Now Eastview tries to pass it up. They missed it. That'll be icing. Four minutes left in the second period. Sayers line out there with Morella and Allen. Eastview wins the face-off, hits it back to our D. Morella over to Allen. Allen skated in, shoots wide. Back to Morella, dumps it back in. Biller with the puck. Nice move. Behind the net, they hit it back out to Allen. Allen dumps it back in, behind the net. Gambit's pass gets intercepted. Looks like Eastview just iced it again. There'll be another face-off. Starting to get the control back in this one. Get some momentum back. Jones line out there with Waite and Klein back at D. Davey on the right wing, Johnson on the left. Jones wins it back to Klein, who shoots. It's wide right. Puck brings it Brown. Waite keeps it in. Klein dumps it out of our zone. Klein up to Johnson. Their defense falls. 1-on-1, 2-on-1. Johnson fires it to Davey. Shoots her wide. Great pass. Great play. Jones back to Klein. Johnson shoots it. Kick save to the left. Puck behind the net. Johnson hits it back to Waite. Waite fires it back in. Ooh, nice play by Jones. Eastview just dumps it out again. Waite up to Jorgensen. A little wide. Keeps it in. Couple moves. Nice shot, but a glove save. 2 minutes left in the second period. Face off in their zone. Patton will take the face off with Pearson and Jorgensen. Lincoln Rucker back at D. Eastview wins it. Skates it into our zone. Puck behind the net. Shot, kick saved by Basso. They get a rebound. Another shot, but Basso covers that one. Nice glove save. Minute 40 left in the second period. We're up 4-2. Patton wins the draw. Back to Carter. Rucker, who skates it out. Over to Jorgensen. Oops, sorry. Jorgensen with the puck. Shot. Kick save to the right. Patton with the puck. Puts it back to Rucker with a shot. Another nice save. Goalie covers it. Pearson almost had a tip on that one. Minute 20 left. Sarah Camden, Spiller. Morella Allen out there. Sarah wins it. Morella with a shot. Glove save. Goalie covers it. Another face off. Other side. Oh, same side. Wins it to himself. Shot. Kick save. Goalie kicks it to the right. Camden tries to pass it back to the D. Intercepted. Eastview. It's in there. Nice glove save by Basso. A big hit by Eastview, but they're going to call that one a penalty. Nice pass. Up to Camden. Breakaway. What a move. Great play. Great to see Camden up there alone. He finishes the breakaway. 48 seconds left. That's a big goal at the end of the second period. They hit Sayre, so there was going to be a penalty. I don't know if it was elbows or what, but no penalty now since we scored. 5-2 us. 48 seconds left in the second period. Keeping the same lines out there. Sayre wins it back to Camden. Eastview shoots, blocked. Allen tries to pass it up. We missed it, so that'll be an icing. Back in our zone. 33 seconds left. Second period. Shots are 21 us. Eastview has 16. Made a line change. Jones line out there. Wins it to Johnson. Puts it back behind the net. Allen passes up to Jones, to Johnson, over to Davey. Morella shoots it, blocker save. Jones keeps it in, passes it to Morella, over to Johnson. Spin move. Back to the point, nobody there. That is the end of the second period. Great game going so far for our boys. We'll be back when the third period starts. Steven should be back for the rest of the games this weekend to do the announcing. Sounded like the Packers called him over this week, help them try to figure things out, get the offense going. All right, we're back. Third period will begin here shortly. Eastview wins the draw, dumps it into our zone. Link back in the corner, hits it up. Wait hits it up to Johnson, no icing. Shot by Klein gets blocked. Jones hits it back to our D. Klein up to Davey, gets it out up to Johnson. Skates it in, nice move, goes around the D. And a nice save. Oh, it was a goal. Must have went 5-0. What a play by Johnson. Great effort. He used his speed to skate around their defender. It looked like one-handed it through the 5-hole. Face off by Patton. Eastview wins. Skating into our zone. Nice check by Link. Oh, nice save by Basso. Link with the puck behind the net. Shoots it up to Pearson. Pearson gets it out of the zone up to Patton. Patton gets it back to Rucker. Eastview gets it. But there was a penalty in Eastview's zone on them. I think he hit Patton. I didn't see it, but they will be having a penalty. Number 96. Eleven and a half minutes left in the third period. We're on the power play with Sayre. Jones out there. Allen and Klein. And I think that's Morella. The refs are talking. Might be a major penalty, is my guess. That's what they're discussing. The ref is talking to the player who got the penalty. Two-minute roughing, I think. Eastview wins the face-off out of our zone. Allen with the puck. Passes it up to Morella. Sayre tries to dump it in. That'll be an offsides. Allen with the puck, passes it over to Morella on the side of the net, shoots it under the goalie's glove for a goal. Power play goal. Very nice. With that goal, we are up 7-2. 11 minutes left in the third period. We have 24 shots. They have 17. Eastview dumps it in. Klein with the puck. Gets it up to Biller. Tries to get it to Sayre. Eastview gets it. Biller passes up to Sayre. Intercepted by Eastview. He dumps it into our corner. Eastview hits Sayre. shot high. Klein with the puck, getting it out of the zone. Gets it up to Sayre. 2-on-2. Good check by Eastview again on Sayre. Miller with the puck. Gives it back to Klein. Shot blocked. Eastview just dumps it. That'll be an icing. Line change. Jones, Davey, and Johnson with Rucker and Link. 9 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third period. Looks like running time now. Maybe if you have a 5-goal lead, it turns into running time, was my guess. Davey keeps it in. Over to Johnson. Shoots it off the goalie's helmet, it looks like. Davey with the puck. Gets hit in the corner. Eastview gets it out. After passed it up, Eastview gets it. Link up to Jorgensen, gets checked. Eastview tries to center it. Blocked by Jones with the puck in the corner. It's getting out of the zone. Over to Jorgensen. Pass to Pearson. Don't know. There's a whistle. Seemed like a pretty late offsides. Yep, offsides. Don't know if it was a penalty or not. No penalty, just offsides. Patton wins the draw to Pearson. Pearson hits it back to Morella. Skates it and dumps it in. Eastview gets it out. Nice little move, but Allen stops him. Puck behind the net. Patton hits it up to Pearson. Eastview keeps it in. Allen with the puck. Gets it out of our zone. Mid-ice. Morella with the puck. Shoots it from where he just scored. A little bit wide. Eastview gets it out. Eastview shot. Kick save. Basso. Rebound. Morella behind the net. Up to Pearson. Gets it back up to Morella. Gets it out of the zone. A nice play by Gambit. 1-on-1. Gets it taken from him. Wait stops Eastview there. Gets it up the ice. Over to Gambit. Shot blocked wide. Sayre behind the net. Gets checked. It's going to be a penalty on Eastview. Pass back to Wait. A move. Doesn't get blocked, no. Eastview got it. So there's a whistle because of the penalty. It's like a high stick. We just won the face-off. Pass back to Klein. My AirPod just died, so don't know if it's working or not. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Eastview. The ref is pretty upset. on 3. Yeah, sorry about this, everyone. My AirPods died. If it's too loud, let me know. I can turn it on mute, but if the noise is okay, I'll leave it on. Very nice shot. Five minutes, 15 seconds left in the third period. We're up 8-2. Still on the power play. Rucker saved, goalie covered it. The clock is running. We're up 8-2, third period, 4 minutes left. Tripping on Eastview. Another power play.
Some of them I don't know. I'm sure.
Another penalty by Eastview.
You got one of them, right? Oh, it's holding. Help him with his neck?
We got a penalty as well. offsets. Face off in our zone. Minute 40 left in the third period. 8-2, we are winning. Basso with the win, 8-2. Very good game by us. Next game is at 7:15 tonight. I think we're playing Shakopee. I'll get all the technology charged up and we will see you later tonight. Have a great Friday.